Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there is a new Bitcoin all-time high, new Ethereum all-time high. You know, the crypto market combined, it's over 3 trillion US dollars. So there's a significant growth right now. Things looking pretty good. Okay. Second news is all about that Mastercard launches crypto link cards across Asia Pacific. So this could be also massive. And the third news is all about that Bitcoin tops record-breaking 6.4 billion in institutional money inflow. And already it has topped it compared to 2020 with 2.2 billion. So guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, then simply subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, and you will get them. Simple as it is. You know, subscribe, bell button, that's it you have to do, because I'm putting these videos on YouTube every weekday to keep you up to date. Check out the links under this video, for instance. You know, there's a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and also many useful links you can save money with. Okay, and now it's time to move on to the market and check out, you know, these great prices. What we can see, Bitcoin is at 67,940 US dollar, which is more than 3% increase in the last 24 hours and more than 10% in 7 days. Same goes to Ethereum, more than 10% in 7 days, 4,806. This is a 1.5 in increase in percentage in the last 24 hours. Well, when we're looking at the top gainers, we see LivePeer 57% up, Loopring 28%, and Basic Attention Token 24%. When we're looking at the losers, we see Cadena, you know, it went up recently pretty well, now 8% down. Crypto.com also went up pretty nicely, now 6% down, and Avalanche just did the same and 5% down right now. When we're looking at the Bitcoin price, you can see that, you know, we broke out of this triangle approximately here at 63,000. Since then, we're going up, and this was the previous all-time high. We broke that one, and when we measure this here, the target could be just under 70,000. And we're very close to that. So things looking bullish. So far, so good. When we're looking at Ethereum, Ethereum is still in its channel, you know, new highs, new higher highs, higher lows, you know, still looking a bullish trend. Of course, there could be sooner or later a correction. It's in the package. But right now, things looking bullish, and Ethereum is, look, very close to its all-time highs. Okay. And now let's move on and let's talk about the first news, which is pretty much Bitcoin Ethereum new all-time high. So the last time we could see a Bitcoin all-time high was in October. It was, I guess, on the 20th. Yeah, it's on the 20th of October when it was. Before that, we were waiting quite a long time, not as long as we would wait for it in the bear market, but we do know that the peak was in April, and then, you know, we had this big drop on the market back in May this year, and things started to look much better starting from mid-summer. You know, the prices, not just Bitcoin, but many other coins started to go up. You know, Plan B's prediction that Bitcoin will reach certain levels came through. So far, so good. We'll see how he gets right in November. So maybe it can be like closing at 98,000. But right now, we are rather close to 68,000. But we are in the upward trend. When we're looking at, again, you know, this chart, you know, if you look back, where are we coming from? Basically, you know, this was his September. And this was pretty much the bottom I'm talking about, around the 20th of July. And since that, we have reached new all-time highs. And if we compare it to 2013, 2017, pretty much same things happening in that part of the year, which is a year after the halving. And now we can see that Bitcoin and the whole crypto market looking very much bullish. We have reached actually, the 3 trillion market cap for the combined crypto market, which is pretty big. And when we're looking at now these charts, we can see that actually the whole thing looks really bullish, which is definitely great. Great chance that we can reach, in this year, 100,000 for Bitcoin, and even go further. And we'll see how long we can continue next year. Ethereum also just doing the same, going up very, very nicely, and broke its all-time high. Put it this way. We had this big cup and handle here, like this, and it played out, pretty well. Yeah, okay, just about, right? But you got the idea. And since that, we are in the upward trend again, looking very, very good for the upcoming weeks, for the upcoming month, maybe. But yes, be careful. But you should definitely, in my opinion at least, not financial advice, but on the way up, realize profits rather than just waiting for the point and try to get to the peak, because nobody knows where the peak is. So one thing we have to talk about is you should take, I think, money out on the way up. Not financial advice, but please just think about the idea. This is at least how I do it. So I share my way to do it, because there will be a point when it will be a huge drop. And when there is a huge drop, it's panicking. And when it's panicking, then you cannot really get out your money. Then in that time, it would be just simply too late, right? So things looking promising. Everything looks good so far, but yes, be aware of it, okay? This is important. But right now, the topic, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all-time high, and many others following. Great news. Okay, let's move on to the next topic, which is very important as well, that Mastercard launches, by the way, crypto-linked cards across Asia Pacific. So let's talk about that. When Mastercard introduced the idea that also Visa, that they would like to get into crypto and fully involved, and they really like this kind of whole thing and support it. And also they realized that there's a need from their customers. That's very important. And now we have here this article, which is all about that breaking. Mastercard launches crypto-linked cards across Asia Pacific. So credit card giant Mastercard made a big splash in the digital asset market on Tuesday by announcing the launch of a crypto-linked payment card across the Asia-Pacific region. So in partnership with 3 cryptocurrency services providers, namely Amber Group and BitCub in Thailand and CoinJar in Australia, Mastercard will offer crypto-funded payment cards that enable users to instantly convert their digital assets into traditional fiat money. Basically, you can use your Mastercard and straight away go ahead to a merchant and buy something. Rather than directly transferring cryptocurrency to a merchant, cardholders will now be able to instantly convert their cryptocurrencies into traditional fiat currency, which can be spent everywhere Mastercard is accepted around the world, both online and offline, the company said. And guys, this is actually massive because, for the merchants, it takes time to accept crypto because it's not going that fast. However, if you have crypto and these guys, Mastercard and then later Visa, do this kind of developments, and you can simply just use your Mastercard and use your crypto with it, then basically you're using your crypto. It just is converted to fiat currency. And of course, probably it has some fee. The article is not about that, but it makes it possible to go into the shop, and even as the majority of the shops doesn't accept crypto, you still can make a payment. And this is massive. These kind of movements going to make crypto even more mainstream and be going in that direction. Right. And then let's talk about the next news, which is about Bitcoin tops record-breaking 6.4 billion in institutional money inflows this year. So what is in this year? Let's talk about it. So in last year, we made the 6.4 billion, and right now we have already more, and the year hasn't finished yet. Okay, so Bitcoin tops record-breaking 6.4 billion in institutional money inflows, according to CoinShares. With 7 weeks left in the year 2021, inflows for all digital assets have already topped 2020 by 2.2 billion. So inflows to digital asset platforms hit 8.9 billion last week, according to a new CoinShare report. And also look, Polkadot and native coin DOT saw inflows of 9.6 million, an all-time weekly high. So actually you can see that institutional investors are not just into Bitcoin and actually now Ethereum, but they're looking at other cryptocurrencies as well. There's already been more institutional money invested in digital assets in 2001 than in all 2020, according to the new report, as we have talked about it. Here you can see the numbers, here year to date, how much went into Bitcoin, how much went into Ethereum. Then we have, here Solana, Polkadot, Cardano. So basically a handful of cryptos are the major ones, which are actually after Bitcoin and Ethereum. And this is actually very important because, guys, right now it looks like when we're looking at the retail FOMO, it's not there yet in a way. If you're looking at on Google Trend, you can still, when you're looking at words like Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, you don't see this high search results. On the other hand, the cryptocurrency market cap is still going up. So this is mainly now institutional investors moving the market. And therefore, you can see that much more money it's already in crypto in this year than it was fully last year, which obviously ended with a big hype when in December, if you remember, Bitcoin reached a new all-time high, topped the 20,000 level, and then it started to go up higher and higher. So actually, the last quarter was very, very bullish last year, and money went into crypto. And even if you're looking at this, and we still now around beginning and mid of November, we still have about a month and a half to go till the end of the year, but already more money went into crypto this year. This shows how bullish this year is and how institutional investors think about cryptocurrency. You just should check the news. The whole thing is changing. Since 2020, there's a big change in thinking how governments, how countries, institutional investors, hedge funds, and so on and so forth approaching crypto. This is definitely a new wave, what we're experiencing right now, and it is good for crypto, no question of that. Right, guys, that's it for today. If you like this kind of content, smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to get the fresh daily cryptocurrency and blockchain news. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.